some trophies and defending your... Circle to reports. Go to defense. Different variations I had. Here we have against Wicked Clown. And what this will do is show you the various defeats. Now if you notice, there is something that's going on. They took out the catapult. After that, most everything was open because the other catapult was offline. Again, this is an extreme variation of it. They take out the catapult that's working. You notice the one that's not working. You notice above it on the screen, there is a empty turret housing. Now, there is a standard rule of thumb, and what that translates into roughly is only upgrade one defense at a time, because you notice over here, they already have the one catapult out. These guys have been beaten up pretty bad. And only 1/10 released its guys. Now there is the second tent. They released the guys. This first tent here was under upgrade. So there's one upgrade, two upgrades, and three upgrades. Unfortunately, we don't have the fast upgrades. But for the 3 stars that show up on this, you can see that they don't win. Now, I would like to point out the layout on that one and the first one were pretty similar in the fact that they have a centralized hub area, which in this case I have the hub with both catapults. In the other case I had a castle and a catapult in it. There are some variants where, well, let's just say there's a lot of variants. Now, there is another possibility. I want to go to enemies, and you go to reports, defenses, and then down, I believe, bear with us. This one, the idea is to steer but instead of complete wall, I want the partial opening. There was moderate success in this case. Everything was working in the kingdom that was my size, but it still is a failure. This is the next one. Alright. Really should have wrote these down before I started doing King, Titan, Kira. Maybe. Might be a little early on it, but I think I got the right one. Okay. Next variant. Doubling sides. Here's the castle. Here is a double wall. That's something about protected. One thing I'm doing differently is that I have all 3 of my tents together. Different variations of that, both horsemen, archers, and so forth. I like the archers because they can shoot over the wall and actually get the bad guys without destroying the walls further. Which is a bit of a balance. Here they are, down to 2 stars. Obviously, this was a very successful run on their part. Man's gone. Looks like my guy's shooting it on this bike. But that's not even my guy anymore. Oh All my guys are gone. Oh, so many tears. But the thing is when the culture is one step above you, you are still going to have some problems fighting it. So I'm going to go before Spitball. Because before that, and if you're wondering where all these battles are, thanks for the help, Luke. Oh, God, it was a ninja. Ah! There was this variation, which seems like it should work pretty well. Double wall on the inside, singular wall on the outside. Catapult down. Army is the same. No, I think it's good that they know that, you know, the DarthDevilDaddy does have a ninja at his disposal if you get out of line. So subscribe! Subscribe! Oh, we did get one more. Now, as a further variant of that, I did it even more tightly. Okay, let's go down, 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 down. I believe, whoops, it's that one. Snap. Well, this looks encouraging. Hey, there's an actual victory. I don't think I've shown you a victory yet.
I'm taking the choppy.
Not my choppy.
I'm doing what I think Ninja does. Playing his iPad.
Ninjas on iPads. Today on Corona.
Can you tie my arms?
For some reason I can't watch the replay on that one. Yeah, I'll tie your arms up, Ninja. It's hard to tie your arms up when you're using your arms. So yeah, this is just the centralized one. This is not working. Actually. Someone who screwed up worse than me. What did they do wrong?
I have two sleeves. No,
Concentrate on this. There we go. So instead of going in, try and get money. Usually, failure and sending warriors in to get all the money or whatever they're doing, not a good call. Usually the best attacks are launching at the weaponry. Usually. Launching for money and distracting the weaponry is another good way of doing it.
Play Rise and Destroy.
Again, have to know how to do it.
It's a great game.
I feel like I should be playing Resident Evil since this is Halloween. You think you'd be up for some of that, Ninja? You sure?
I am a bit of a softie.
Oh, it's like rock hard muscle there, man. I don't believe it's softy.
No, I'm trying to say
It's okay, kiddo.
I'm the weakest. I always get picked on.
Poor Ninja. Okay, so German programming. I really should have wrote rot. CG Casper. See that one. That looks encouraging. I wonder if I got it. Nope. Why? I'd say one of the worst functions of this in this is that it doesn't leave you where you were at the last time. Hopefully this is the one. Nope. Oh, I'm so sorry that this is taking so long to find this silly thing.
I'm just playing the iPad.
I was talking to a possible, potential future person who might be watching one of these little casts. Though, I have noticed...
Did go to failure.
Is it okay to play with this? Just out of curiosity.
I think that's illegal.
I don't know. There's a point where you kind of have to teach kids how life works, and someone walks up and calls you a failure. I think beating them is an option, isn't it? Okay, Spit Clown wasn't it? Sanja Sharif? Grappled, boss. Let's try Silvio. Defeats always interest me. Mr. Hitman, to you. I remember Mr. Hitman.
Hey, I'm Clausen.
You are Clausen. That was back before the Reformation.
Clausen Ninja.
So I may actually not have any of my battle scenes, but basically what I did is I put my castle in the center, 3-walled it, tried to protect everything I could and make everything go out, and found out that pretty much a car full of drunk circus monkeys could break in and destroy the place. So I guess in short, the best defenses work.
I beat up the ninja.
Oh, yeah, cool. The best defenses work.
Hi.
Luke, quiet. For God's sake, man. Ugh. Said beating time. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I put my hand on his head and beat it, so he had something that looked like me beating on his head. But unfortunately, I hit it hard enough to where my hand hurts. Anyway, so the defense on this, first theories involve interlacing your stuff. So there is nothing sitting without protection, multiple protection on important points. Most important points typically are catapults. Most people will try to get out, or trebuchets, most people next try to take out arrow cannons or towers. That is a dependent. You don't want them all next to each other, which in this case I've got 2 next to each other of both. But so far we're just trying different things anyways. I may be moving the outer tower walls to the outer towers and then have the cannons in the inner parts. I don't know. If you notice around the trebuchet there is a red zone. If you're here already, you know what that is. That's the area where the trebuchet cannot effectively attack. Having the overlapping red zones may be an issue too, because that creates... Well, that takes out, actually, mathematically speaking, that is removing dead zone. So it might be worth considering doing that. However, if someone wants to drop down a hail of arrows between the two 3 times, they're both gone. So, things to consider when setting up. If you notice I have traps all over the place, I'm probably going to do a reset on what I'm doing here soon anyway, but...
Hey Dad, that's 4 levels until I get a new character.
If you notice traps are at the access points to Trebuchet, that's cool. Let's see, there's a ton of different defense things, a lot of it you're going to kind of explore on your own. Stuff sitting still like that, for instance. Look at that. There's a big hole now. Now, those big holes are actually pretty cool if you're the enemy. What do you think, Boo? Did you like having big holes when you're enemies?
Yeah.
So if you can, please leave big holes in your guard. And we'd appreciate it if you also, correct me if I'm wrong, big holes in the guard, repair multiple things at the same time, right?
The fences too.
Yeah, at least 2 defenses. If you've got more units to repair with, by all means, repair them all at once. Store plenty of money and keep all your traps away from your major artillery pieces, and I think, we'll like you more. Is that awful?
Yeah. Do it.
Because let's face it, this is war. You're kind of my friends, but you're not really my friends anymore. This is war, man. War. Let's see. Try to move some of that action over there. Move a little over here. Well, presumably someone might be playing something. That's the best I got. I slobbered?
No.
Fluffer and Pluck attacks! Are you planning on floppering again? Sorry.
Kind of. No, not you. One of my big.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish this up because I'm gonna have some stuff to hide. Hopefully you can find me later. Hopefully you'll find my bombs later. Have a good time. Have a happy Halloween. Stay safe. And eat all of your candy at once and then try and take me on. Later.